Such an honor to me. I'm so proud of my little sister, Tracy. Aren't you guys proud of her tonight? Fantastic. What a fantastic thing this is that she's doing, and all of you, thank you so much for doing this. I've been enlightened tonight, big time. And you know, it's so special for me, and thank you for getting out the tambourine, girl. That brought back so many memories. Tracy and I standing on stage. 1, 2, 1, 2. But you don't have any cowbell here tonight, so there's something missing. Oh yeah. Well, it's such an honor for me to be a part of this. How many people brought your remote controls tonight? Nobody, right? Nobody brought their clicker? It's because, in this society I've found that as I travel and tour in my band, that people don't really want to talk about things like this. Things come up and they'll watch for a little bit, and if this were television, some people probably would have gone, that's really interesting and it's really powerful, but it's a little too heavy, click, and gone to The Simpsons or something else. And I'm so proud of every single one of you for being here tonight. You knew what this was about. You love Tracy, you love some of these people, and you knew that this was an important issue, and you left your remotes at home, and you came and you stood here, and you sat here tonight and supported a cause that is so powerful, heard an incredible story, and so I salute every single one of you, because we're going to go from here different tonight, aren't we? I know I'm changed big time, and thank you for all that you do, and out of Caldwell. But I just want to say something. It's a little interesting, thinking about what Tracy asked me to just share a few words, and I was thinking, that I am not the hope of the world, and this beautiful girl here is not the hope of the world. None of us is really the hope of the world, but we know the person who is the hope of the world. And you know what Jesus said? Jesus said, you are the light. He said that to every one of us. It blows me away that and in your video you said, I am light. He has chosen to, each one of us, to have a part in loving each other and being the light to the world. So we can be hope. I'm not the person, I'm not God, but if I was God, I would have known that I was supposed to wear black. And but I'm not. But we can have a part. It is so awesome that we have a God that chooses us to change the world. And we can do it. And I just, I want everybody to know that I'm one of the first in Tracy's life, because I came home from playing a gig one night, and I had been in Nashville and done some pretty awesome, pretty crazy things, but I came back one night after a show, and I told my wife, I said, I just heard the best singer I've ever heard in my life and probably ever will hear, and I still believe that's true. And she said, who? Clay or Rod? Or what? I said, no, this beautiful girl showed up at our gig, and she'd been in the studio and she sang, and it was just like amazing. And so Kimmy's going, well, what's she look like? You're going to be on stage with this girl on a regular basis? What's she like? I said, she's kind of beautiful, and she's really cool. And Kimmy was like, no, it's not happening. She came to our next show and she said, oh no, you're not going to be on stage with that girl every night. And I said, you know what, honey? She has rapidly become my little sister, and I love her to death, but she talks like a trucker. That was a time. That was not anymore. That was a time in Tracy's life. And I give her crap about it all the time. And thanks for saying crap earlier, because now I get to. But anyway, in closing, I just want to say that, this girl and I got to know her and her incredible kids that I just fell in love with. But I was the first to know. I was driving, I'm a contractor. I'm a flooring contractor, and I was driving to the Dalles, and God spoke to me, and that doesn't happen. I was raised in church. I don't like people who say, God said this, or God told, but God told me, Tracy is mine. He spoke that to me. It's true, isn't it? He said, this girl that's so crazy and so fun and that you love, your little sister, is mine. And God chose her. And God chose her out of darkness, not because she was all together, not because she had everything was perfect, but because he loved her, and he loves every single one of us. And so that's a huge honor in my life that I got to be in on that. I called my wife, man, I was a mess. I couldn't even talk. I said, Tracy's God's. She's going, what are you listening to? But anyway, and so that's a real privilege to me, and God is using this girl. He can use every single one of us. We can all be the light to bring change.